Nicole watched a documentary recently that scared the shit out of her about food, and now I have to go to Sprouts instead of fries. And it costs like $100 more. And we still have to go to fries for like toilet paper and shit. I gotta make two stops and spend another extra $100. I was checking out, and then the cash register was scanning the pasta that I was buying. She was like, "Oh, how is this pasta?" I was like, "I don't know. I haven't bought it yet."
Yo. Hello, my fellow Martians. Today on Mars, it's another special On Marscus episode. We had so much fun the last time, we had to run it back.
Yes, sir. Happy to be here.
Everybody, please welcome Marcus Reardon, frontman of This Modern. If you didn't watch last one, we're doing this once a month.
Yes.
We get together, we have a nice drink.
Usually on a Tuesday.
Generally on a Tuesday. To Tuesdays. Thirsty Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm. As they say.
So today we're drinking a little bit of a margarita.
Mm-hmm.
Alternate. Some may call it the People's Margarita.
Is that what they call it?
That's what they call it.
Who calls it that? Just like is that general?
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson himself.
Oh God! Oh, because it's Terramana. I see. You set me up. Is that what the joke was that you were gonna open with?
No.
I was like, is that the name for a pineapple margarita? I've never heard it called that.
No, I've had a. I wish that was a joke, but it's real life, which might be a joke. That's so funny.
The People's Margarita.
Yeah,
right
it's called the People's Margarita. I've had it before, but this is what it is.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's pretty
little
good.
Terramana, little pineapple juice. Mix it up. Forget the other ingredients. Pour it into the glasses. Realize you forgot salt around the rim. Pour the drink into a pitcher. Put the salt on the rim, pour the margarita back in, realize you left out the limes and simple syrup, and then mix it around with a wooden spoon. And that's how you make this drink right here. The People's Margarita. You're welcome, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Bro, what?
Congrats to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on joining the board of the WWE. Give it up. Give it up.
Good for him.
WWE is going to be on Netflix.
Damn.
Live.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, big time. Monday Night Raw, all the whatever. But yeah, they are.
Are they going to have the stream available after?
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to go up after. But it's going to be live streaming. Netflix is getting into the live game. Ooh, kind of exciting.
A big deal.
Yeah, it is. It is a big deal, I think.
It's a very big deal. You know what else is a big deal?
Uh-huh.
I've had a lot of recent big ass guests, and I just want to touch on that.
Yes, you have.
And I just want to touch on the fact that we are connected to so many cool people.
Yeah, it's awesome. And yeah, I don't know how it happened, really. Just fucking putting out music and shit. I don't know.
I think being nice and being a good person has attracted us to people with the same energy. And that's just because I'm not from here. I've been very selective with who I surround myself with.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show. I think I did a good job.
It's all about, yeah, you absolutely did. First of all, to the On Mars pod.
Hell yeah, thank you, bro.
Yeah, it's about just going into every situation with good intentions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think people can really appreciate that. A lot of weirdos out there.
Yeah. It's weird when you don't know someone to like talking to them over social media.
Yeah.
And it's only happened with a few people where it's kind of like we talk and then it just falls through the invitation.
Right.
But I think once we get to a certain point, they'll be like, yo.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Feel free. Yeah.
Let me be on that.
Just DM folks, and that's the thing is like we've been trying to get features and shit, and I'm like, how can I fucking get connected to this person? People be like, well, just DM them, and I'm just like, that's stupid, but is it?
No, it's not. It works. It's how I've booked majority of my guests is through direct message on Instagram.
Yeah, so there you go. So I'm gonna start just DMing fucking artists I want to work with and shit. Yeah,
that's how you want to do it, man, and just kind of have like the pitch ready, especially if it's a situation where you can only send one message.
Yeah, for sure. Problem is, dude, these features are thousands and thousands and thousands of fucking dollars.
Yeah.
So speaking of music and the band,
yes,
to continue on our Apple Watch conversation. Okay. I'm not going to beat it to death, but today I didn't have time to go to the gym, but we were having band practice today. And so before band practice, I turned on my Apple Watch and said, I'm working out.
What did you put it as?
Just other workout or whatever, like the generic one. And we practiced about 30 minutes. And this thing thinks I burnt like 350 calories at that time. And I don't think that I did. Like, I'm literally coming straight from there. I'm wearing a black shirt and a flannel. It would be hard to tell anyways. Yeah. But like, I don't feel like I just had a workout. I don't.
In the moment, did you?
No.
Yeah, you don't look like you did.
That's what I'm saying. So did I work out or did I not work out?
I don't think that would. I think that would be, if anything, it's a cardio workout. Right. Because it definitely is, because you're moving around, you're singing, you're like using the energy.
Even and it said my heart rate got up over 150.
Yeah, so it probably did. And it's because you're still using muscles to sing. And I would argue that like doing a full set, you definitely burned some calories.
For sure.
Hard to say if it was 300. But
right, that's what I'm saying.
But still, calories nonetheless, just to do it. But as far as like a workout, I think that would be, and it's hard because, to be honest with you, wasn't able to go today as well. But I planned on potentially going after this because I have a 24-hour gym.
Dude, do you know that last month after we did the On Marscus pod,
yes,
I was a little tipsy.
Sauced.
I went straight to the gym.
No way.
Swear to God.
Wow. Yes.
And I was like just drunk as shit, to be honest with you, on the elliptical for like 40 minutes. And then I saunaed and I went home.
Dude, that sounds like a great time. Great way to cap the night.
For sure. It was.
Yo, but yeah. I went to the gym late last night after the pod. But
no, yeah.
What were we gonna say?
I don't recommend going to the gym drunk necessarily.
Nah, dude.
But
especially if you have to like throw up.
You gotta get a workout in sometimes.
Yeah. And honestly, like tonight might be a night
where you have some drinks and go to the gym.
Have some drinks. Maybe go to the gym.
In college and shit, it's like Sam Good and Trevor and all those guys, when they were like way into like powerlifting and shit, and they would set up full like gyms in the garage, they would literally like be drinking beers mid-workout.
It's like pre-workout.
It was just like
and post-workout
with the bros, tarps off, fucking squatting ridiculous amounts, deadlifting ridiculous amounts, and drinking PBRs and shit. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, that's a different life.
That can't be good for you though, huh?
Yeah, dependent. I feel like because they're drinking, not anything crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not that bad for like the amount that they end up actually sweating and pissing out.
Right. For sure.
So maybe it's like a balance.
Yeah.
Because those boys stayed fit.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And they're like not really into that anymore. Sam's more into like bike riding. But these guys are still just so fucking fit.
Yeah.
Some people can just stay fit all the time.
For sure. Yeah. If we ever needed to have some sort of like bodyguard sort of situation.
Oh yeah,
put those boys in suits.
Yeah, we'd have to pay them a bunch because they both have really good jobs. All of them, they get paid really well.
Dude, we got to get Sam Good, Sam Camp, and Trevor.
Trevor's too kind.
But
Trevor's too kind.
Trevor would be the manager of the group, but
Yeah.
also be able to like hold someone back.
But then
And if
also,
there was
like, handle the
violence,
money.
and
He's an
yeah,
accountant.
he'd be the accountant, manager, and the main guy. Yeah, but he's able to like fuck you up
Yeah.
if you fuck with the squad.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Sam and Trevor getting married this past weekend. No, was it this past weekend? No, 2 weekends ago. Their bachelor party. And let me tell you what, we went up to Munns Park, just south of Flagstaff, Arizona, about 20 minutes south. And let me just say, it was not the bachelor party that you see and hear about in the movies, my friend. It was so refreshingly broy.
Hell yeah.
We stocked up on snacks and meals and alcohol and marijuana and other stuff. And we just settled in. And the football games were on every night that we were there. And Rami was there because he's a chef. And man, first night, Klug and Rami cooked up some jambalaya for everybody. We're just like playing poker, playing drinking games, playing hilarious songs, playing all of our old like hilarious songs that we used to make.
Yeah.
Just vibing, having a great time, placing bets, gambling, winning bets, losing bets, the highs, the lows, playing video games and shit. It was so much fun. It was like, it's like a sleepover. It's like a sleepover, like all over again. It was so much fun. It was like a 3-day sleepover with no parents.
God damn, dude. It's that squad is, you guys move. You've been hanging out for so long. So to have that sort of situation now when everyone's in their own world, like the way that everyone is, it's so cool that you guys were able to do that. Because I'm sure that that's like, it felt probably like back in the days, like lake house type shit. You know what I'm saying? But on like a different level because you guys are all mature shit.
Right. And you know what's funny too? Is so everything I just laid out is literally it. And we like bust each other's balls. Like we have the most fun where we're just like making fun of each other.
Right.
And what was I going to say? Oh, basically Nicole asked me afterwards. She was like, how's Trevor and Sam feeling? Like, are they ready to get married? Like, how are they doing? Are they excited? Like, I was like, what's the dress code? And I was like, honestly, we didn't talk about any of that.
Yeah.
It didn't even get brought up.
Yeah.
I didn't even cross my mind to ask, to be honest.
I figured he'd let me know.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where she was like, all the bachelorette parties I go to, we had games. She said at Marjorie's bachelorette party, they had a PowerPoint presentation that the girls put together of like questions about the couple that like Marjorie was supposed to answer about Ricky or something like that. I might be getting that backwards, and I know Nicole's going to listen to this. I might be getting that backwards, but
either way, no, I feel like guys don't put that much effort into it.
Right? At least not this particular group of guys. And the other thing is,
I think it's just kind of like destination, go hang out. I think that's the mission. For sure. Right?
Yeah. And what's crazy is that of the 11, 12 of us that were there, not one of us even uttered the words like, let's go out tonight. Like it didn't even cross our minds. We went to brunch on Sunday morning, and then we got right back to watch the football games and just stayed there. But it wasn't like a go out at all, which is cool. But the other thing is like, I think if I'm having a bachelor party, I'm probably going to go out at least once, because that's the duality of Marcus, is that I like to party, but I also like to bro down. So
that was just ultimate bro down.
It was ultimate bro down. Still so much fun. Got to see a bunch of people like from out of town who got to come in, and DJ and shit was there. It was fucking awesome.
Shout out the boys, man. The teammate crew.
Yeah, unbelievable time with the boys.
Yeah, man. I'm so happy to hear it, man.
Munns Park kind of sucks. I don't recommend Munns Park. Go to Flagstaff if you're going to go to Flagstaff. But it was cool.
Unless you plan on just chilling in the crib.
Yep.
Because you can still have a fun time in the house.
Yeah, you absolutely can. You absolutely can. And I'm sorry, I'm just going to keep throwing topics out there.
Yeah.
So I'm playing this show on Saturday.
Yeah.
And it's the city of Mesa won an award by some group, and it's for the All-American City Festival or what something. So they won All-American City Award. So there's a festival happening to celebrate the whatever the award. So they're booking bands, they're booking mariachi bands, they're booking like dance groups, they're booking...
It's a whole day affair.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. They asked us to like headline this little side stage that they're doing off whatever. So we said yes.
What time slot?
Like 3:15, like it's a daytime festival, which is sick.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice out.
Yeah, and
Nice
it'll
as
be
fuck.
like, you don't have to stay there all night and shit, you know?
Yeah,
I don't have to sit there and watch a million other acts and stuff.
totally.
So anyways, I'm looking online for the event because I haven't been tagged in anything. They just told us you don't need to promote it. It's all good. They're just whatever. So I don't have any graphics to post. I don't have anything. So I'm like, I'm just going to show up. Like, whoever's there is there. But like I said, it's really just kind of a money play because they're paying good money for our time.
Yo, that's so funny though. They're just like, don't promote it because we're not.
Yeah. So I go online and I Google Mesa All-American City Festival, la, la, la. And I'm reading about the event. And it's listing off the things that are going to be at the festival. And they said food trucks, live music acts, a petting zoo, a lifelike cow milking machine, and whatever, local vendors or whatever. And I'm thinking,
You guys are playing an agriculture.
the lifelike.
The farmer.
Like cow milking machine.
Bruh.
I was like, no.
Farmers Only. Sponsored by farmersonly.com, dude.
I'm not sticking my hand on that or in that or whatever.
Holy shit.
I was thinking it would be so funny if it was just like a blue tent with a hole in there. Just like... I thought of that maybe to bring up as a skit for today.
Yo,
like,
see, and shit like that, like you could definitely turn that into a crazy ass scene. At least a
it's kind
scene
of like
as like
not
a
family friendly, but it's hilarious.
dude. We're not writing shit for cartoons like that. We're writing
Stick your
shit
hand
for
in, and the guy's like,
adults.
oh, it's like, oh, I mean, moo. It's like a blue tent in the shape
Oh
of
my
cow.
god!
Are you sure there's a cow in there?
Just
Yep, definitely a cow in there. Go ahead. Anyways, there's going to be a lifelike cow milking machine there on Saturday if you want to,
dude.
check any of that out. If you're interested in that sort of a thing.
Oh my god!
Petting zoo, that sort of stuff.
This will air after that, so
Yeah.
you won't be able to check it out. But
I think
That's
it would be
what's up.
so funny if...
is it a free festival? You just show up?
Yeah.
Around
Just like the
3:30?
Mesa Music Festival, the whole
Yeah.
area is just kind of like there. They're building stages and shit, and
That's what's
I
up.
hope that we're after the mariachi band. I think that would be the funniest like changeover ever.
Yeah, you guys got to mention it too. Just like, if you love that, you're gonna love us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And even just like the visuals of the crossover of them leaving and us getting on
Yeah,
would be so funny.
yeah, just like fuck it. Our opening act, they got the crowd all hype
Yeah,
with what do they say? I don't even know what they sing. Everything.
mariachi music.
Anything you need,
Yeah, whatever you need.
in that style.
Yeah. So, anyways, I just think it's going to be like a very eclectic, crazy. I won't say rowdy, but I mean, it'll be fun if you like music. This is going to air way after that time.
Yeah,
But on the next pod, I'll let you know how it was.
yeah, we'll talk about that. I'll see if I can swing by there too, because weekends usually I am off, so I can kind of schedule around it.
Yeah, it's free. We'll grab drinks. We'll grab food. We'll probably grab like tacos chihuahuas maybe.
Sounds like a good time.
Tacos chihuahuas is the best. Oh, so I found these pills.
All right, tell me more. I'm interested.
They're called Gluten Ease.
Gluten Ease. You posted about this.
Uh-huh.
Speak on that. Everybody that doesn't know, Marcus is Allergic to gluten.
I'm allergic to wheat.
Ah.
Mildly. Actually, I play it down. I play it
He
down.
gets the shits.
Yeah, I play it down. I definitely am allergic to wheat, among other things. But the list of things that I'm allergic to is so long, and the doctor literally just said, try cutting one of them out. So I was like, all right, gluten. But it does make me feel a lot better when I stick to it. But it's so hard. I was at a party this weekend. Pizza. And we're watching football, and all they got is beer, IPAs and shit. What am I to do?
Gluten. Beer
Yep.
with
gluten.
hops and shit.
Yep.
Craft beers. Gluten.
You know what I realized recently?
What's up?
Gluten is the glue that holds society together.
Okay.
I'm serious, dude. From the earliest times, bread, the body of Christ, has gluten in it. Okay, in every civilization, beer has been around for centuries, and they used to prescribe it for people like
they've
when they were
always
sick.
used wheat.
They've always used wheat. Wow. Gluten is
You're allergic to the glue of our people.
the glue of society. Without gluten, we crumble. Without gluten, we would have never made sandwiches. Without gluten, we could have never made pizza. Without gluten, we could have never made Texas toast.
Without gluten, we never could have had pasta.
Exactly. All the best things. Without gluten, we could have never had a burrito. You don't realize how good burritos are until burritos are stripped from your life, and you're all you have left is corn tacos and like alternative flour tortillas that you can't even roll because they just break.
Bruh. Everything has gluten in it.
I know.
Damn.
Like frosted mini wheats, gluten. Soy sauce,
Gluten?
gluten.
The low sodium one too?
Yeah, they make gluten-free soy sauce, but soy sauce, as it was intended, has gluten.
Damn.
I know.
So you got this pill.
Yep.
Gluten-Ease.
Gluten-Ease. And they
How
say,
you feeling?
well, basically, you only take it before or with a meal with gluten. So if I'm out and about,
yeah,
restaurant, something's going on, pop one of these.
Just one?
Eat a burger, and I'm good.
Very nice.
In theory. Now, I just got them 2 days ago.
Did
at
you
Sprouts. Yes. Yesterday, I drank a Modelo.
Okay.
And I had a gluten-ease pill.
Before?
Yep. Guess what? Felt great.
Good.
So I'm hoping it works. There's a lot of other variations. People DM me a lot. I noticed that when I post about gluten stuff, I get like ridiculous interaction on
people relate.
Yeah. There's so many people that are gluten-free that reach out to me. So shout out to all of you who continue to support my gluten journey. But yeah, hopefully that works because I cannot live like this anymore because gluten is the fabric of our society.
Hey man. That's crazy to think about.
It would have been way easier to go. It would have been way easier to go vegan.
Yeah, nowadays.
I'm serious.
You can do everything vegan.
Exactly. All you have to do is substitute meat for fake meat or other alternative proteins.
And they've turned it into something where they got it tasting so damn good that you can't even tell the difference, first off.
Sometimes you kind of can. I mean, it's close.
It's close on some
Everything
food items,
that I've
yes.
tried has been close.
You can get some pretty damn fire vegan tacos. But on that note, I think they sometimes make it unhealthy in another way.
Yeah, because it's just processed, whatever it is, processed soy and.
It's just, God damn it,
Theo,
what are you doing, bro? Come on. See, I knew you were gonna do that. I fucking knew it.
Like, I don't know how to get out of this.
Stay there, please. What was I just saying?
We're talking about how vegan food could be more processed than just regular ass food.
Yeah, it can be more processed.
Yeah.
And also, it's like
you created it in a lab.
Salty and like they have to season it a lot.
Right.
And all these things. So it's like it could be bad for you in different ways that we just don't know about.
Yeah, it could for sure. Nicole watched a documentary recently that scared the shit out of her about food. And now I have to go to Sprouts instead of fries. And it costs like $100 more. And we still have to go to fries for like toilet paper and shit. I gotta make two stops and spend another extra $100.
If that's not being an adult, I don't know what is, dude. Holy shit.
I know. I mean, trust me, if fries was the same price, if Sprouts was the same price as fries, I go to Sprouts for sure. No question.
Yeah. yeah.
But it's so expensive.
Bro, that is so funny. I think that's almost like a skit in itself where it's what we're gonna say real quick before I go into that.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say just the fact that you're going to two stores, and then like if you talk to someone and they're like, "Yeah, I went to Fry's last night, got this, and it's all like grocery like type shit." You're like, "Ooh." You still go to Fry's.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. And then maybe even just do one thing where like it's like a group of people, and then there's like three people, and they're just like, "Oh," like at the same time, like, yeah, ooh, ah.
And the thing is, the Sprouts is on the same corner as Albertsons.
Oh man,
it's just like,
yo, and there's like some kind of rivalry going on or some shit. Yeah, just like. I think that's just funny to like almost make fun of someone for what grocery store they go to.
Yeah, for sure.
Just like because it almost says like what class you are in a way.
For sure.
And then just like make a joke on how people that go to Whole Foods are just like professional athletes. Like that's all the like, and almost make it seem like Whole Foods like, but we take all these brands and basically make our own brands that are just like parodies of the brands. But like the Whole Foods one would be almost like a exclusive club, and it's just like almost like Vegas-esque with like security guards and like carpet and just like the stanchions and shit like that.
For sure.
And it's almost just like an exclusive thing with the limo in the front.
So I've been to Natural Grocers.
No.
So there's not many of them around, but it's like a healthy place. And I went in there this week with my coworker Mike. He's vegan, so we went in there and he's like, I want to pick up some vegan jerky, so he's getting some vegan jerky.
Oh god. What the fuck is in that meat?
I have no idea. It was good.
Oh,
he was like, oh, it's not even the good one, like I thought it would be better, blah 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 blah. So anyways, I thought it was pretty good. And so the lady that's checking us out, she's like, are you a member? He's like, I am. Here, put in my phone number. She goes, oh, perfect. Oh, great. You qualify for our complimentary can of tuna. And so
write that down.
Sure,
Dude, that's the shit. She's got a stack of tuna.
So I got the tuna.
Oh my god.
Tuna's mine.
Oh my
I got a complimentary can of tuna. But even just the thought of like, we're giving away complimentary cans of tuna.
Bro. Okay, hold on. See, now that's the type of shit you got to write down.
That's exactly right.
When I'm telling you, like, life writes itself, like, that's life writing itself, because that is such a funny visual.
I know.
And you know what, like, to go in on this even a little bit further as far as, like, bit and sketch writing, like, these are things you're bringing to the table right now, which is, this is your attribution to the bits and sketches portion of the show. But, it'd be so funny if it's just like this old ass lady and she's, a new person,
Right.
like cash register.
Yeah, she's a new employee.
She's a new employee. Yeah. And it's clear because she's going slow or whatever. And it's almost to the point where it's like we can play it up where store is busy as fuck. Lines on and make it even funnier where there's only 2 lanes open. One of them's her, and then one of them's like someone else that's like not as slow, but it's like still it's like taking their time and just
old
like
person probably
like another old dude, but
Yeah.
like maybe it's just like just doesn't care about it
Yep.
and just like is just doing it for the job, and it's like late or something like that. Store's about to close, that type of shit. Self checkouts are closed, so it's like almost to create some tension in the people that are waiting in line, like last minute trying to like check out, especially the ones with the big ass carts. Oh my god. And almost make it so it's like a super center, so people have these like full ass carts, so it's a lot of items and shit. And then have the fucking the lady just be like, what was the circumstances? Why did they win the free tuna?
because he was a member of like he had a rewards card with them.
Oh, perfect. So it could be one of those things where it's like after the shit has happened, like that can be like the cap to like the joke of her being slow as fuck. It could be like, are you a member? And then
Oh yes, actually I am.
all right, perfect. Let's see if you get any discounts. Oh, looks like you qualify for a free can of tuna.
Complimentary can of tuna.
That's the word right there. Sir, looks like you qualify for the complimentary can of tuna. Chicken of the sea.
Yeah. It was like a different brand.
It was like off.
Just
It's
oh, perfect.
Yo,
Thank you.
it's fucking. It's.
She asked, "Do you like tuna salad?" I was like, "I do." Give me that fucking tuna. It's like hitting the jackpot. This made my day.
Yo! Oh my god, that is so fucking funny, dude.
I know.
The free can of tuna. That's just like a funny little bit, man.
Yeah.
And all that shit can happen so fast. Like you can set that scene up so quick with just like a few camera angles, or like like a few scenes, really.
Yeah.
Even though it took me forever to explain.
And then at Sprouts, I was checking out, and then the cash register was scanning the pasta that I was buying. She was like, "Oh, how is this pasta?" I was like, "I don't know. I haven't bought it yet."
Yo, that's a bit. That's a fucking bit, dude. Oh my god, that's a fucking bit. Yo, what? She said, "Oh, I've been looking at that one. How is that?" I'm not sure, lady. That's why I'm buying it.
I don't know. I haven't bought it yet.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
That's what it is. Just like
that could be in my type 5 right there. Like when the store bought some pasta, the lady asked me, "How's this pasta?" So I don't know. I haven't bought it yet. I'm still workshopping that
dude,
one.
That's a good one. Just like that. The delivery on it is perfect. Yo, oh my god. That is good, dude.
That was good grocery store content right there.
Yeah. Oh man. I fucking god damn. Let me see. So there's 2 things before we get back into the bit portion, because that is the next thing technically, but there's a couple things that I want to hit on before. First off, you sent me a track the other day.
Yes.
And it was a rap song.
Yep.
What's up?
Just fucking getting just uninspired by, and that's just me. It has nothing to do with anyone other than me. It's just like I get bored when I'm doing one thing for so long. Even when I was just rapping, it was like I didn't want to make too much of one style of rap. I wanted to do something lyrical, something emotional, something singy, something hard as fuck. Like, So I just like I can't just do one thing all the time because then I start to feel like I'm just doing the same thing over and over and over and over. So anyways, I decided to say fuck it, write a rap song. And I tapped into my bro Zeppelin from Croatia. He and I worked on a lot of Unretirement together.
Yes.
And then I think that was it. I think that's the only project him and I worked on. But yeah, he's a good guy. He's fucking super good beat maker. Just like
Yeah, it was
dude
hard.
in his room. Yeah, always hard as fuck. And he releases like every day, if not like twice a day. It's crazy as fuck.
He's just got stock.
Yeah, yeah. And so,
That's how you do
but
it.
then I'm actually thinking about taking that song and just fucking making it like metal trap. That makes sense.
I'd have to hear it.
Yeah, I know.
But I think it's hard. So you could probably layer those acapella vocals over anything.
For sure.
and
Just
it'll
like
sound
some
tight.
fucking guitar chugs and probably keep some sub bass, but then like turn the fake drums into real drums.
Yeah. Can I play a clip of it on the pod?
Yeah, for sure.
And
Back on all of my old shit. Only thing now is I never gotta steal again. Whoa. Front doors locked, go straight to the back, kick down, black mask, I'm creeping in. Whoa.
we could even fucking listen to it real quick. You know what?
We don't even have to.
We should listen to
Okay,
it.
let's do it.
Because I want to hear it in these. And I'm going to just...
But it's crazy how like I sit and post about my music, you know, all week. Not like incessantly, but you know what I mean. Post so much about my like band music. And all of a sudden I release a little rap teaser and I've got 40,000 people in my DMs like more.
Dude.
It's like, damn, son.
All right. Let's hear it.
Back on all of my old shit. Only thing now is I never gotta steal again. Whoa. Front doors locked, go straight to the back, kick down, black mask, I'm creeping in. Whoa. Couple mil on one song, don't look at me wrong, or I maybe gotta be the man. Whoa. Way too much of me numb, I ain't tryna go dumb, I'm just really tryna feel again. Whoa. To get back again, something been happening. I think we might have just got to a whole nother level. Pick up the pace, I might pick up a bag when I'm picking the prices, I won't ever settle. Stressing me out, I'm like, get it together. Calling me out, man, I'm down for whatever. Speaking my name when I ain't around, I'm pulling up to the party like speak of the devil. Yeah, she just too pricey. She don't wanna fuck around, don't wanna play nicely. You don't wanna make me come around and cause crisis. Pull up in a mask and I'll be looking like ISIS. Like ISIS, couldn't even look at every one of my prices. You get on stage, everybody get lifeless. Thinking maybe I should be a little more righteous. Switch genres, but I'm still that dude. I'ma stay that dude. I'ma go hard till I'm paid my dues. I'ma say that too. Everybody shocked like damn he ruthless. Steak lobster lick clean from Ruth Chris. All of this trash like stop pollution. Y'all just in time for the revolution. Back on all of my old shit. Only thing now is I never gotta steal again. Whoa. Front doors locked, go straight to the back, kick down, black mask, I'm creeping in. Whoa. Couple mil on one song, don't look at me wrong, or I maybe gotta be the man. Whoa. Way too much of me numb, I ain't tryna go dumb, I'm just really tryna feel again. Whoa. Right around town in the city. Yeah. Phoenix AZ, fuck with me. Yeah. Settle down here, I'ma make it my year. Got a gluten-free beer, I'm litty. Yeah. Kept that stash in the lock. Yeah. Last night we was all tossed. Yeah. Homie on the line tryna make rock music, but he really need to get on my mad at me. Actually, you should be mad at your lady, cause she got a thing for the boy. You sending threats through a text when I see you in person, you never is making a noise. I don't react to the fact that you actually pissed, cause my pops taught me keeping the poise. I put your name on the top of my list of the people whose anger is giving me joy. Switch genres, but I'm still that dude. I'ma stay that dude. I'ma go hard till I'm paid my dues. I'ma say that too. Everybody shocked like damn he ruthless. Steak lobster lick clean from Ruth Chris. All of this trash like stop pollution. Y'all just in time for the revolution. Back on all of my old shit. Only thing now is I never gotta steal again. Whoa. Front doors locked, go straight to the back, kick down, black mask, I'm creeping in. Whoa. Couple mil on one song, don't look at me wrong, or I maybe gotta be the man. Whoa. Way too much of me numb, I ain't tryna go dumb, I'm just really tryna feel again. Whoa.
Yeah.
He's back.
Fucking gassed it.
Yeah,
I
but
really
you never
feel like
left.
I gassed it. I feel
You
like I
gassed
gassed
it.
it,
You
which is
gassed
cool.
it, dude.
And then like I went back
gassed
and like,
it.
dude, I have like 14 unreleased rap songs, or like rap songs, I guess, like in that vein. But yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to do that shit just to like refresh the old fucking gears a little bit. It's like unplugging and then replugging back in. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so yeah, it felt super fucking good. I've been going crazy listening to that shit. And then I sent it to the band guys and I was like, my ultimate dream would be for us to just turn this shit into a metal song. Because if we could somehow reinvent ourselves almost again to do some shit like that, but like metal kind of,
that'd be crazy, bro.
that would be crazy. So anyways, it felt really good. I'm super excited about it. If it might be this modern song. Otherwise, I don't really know what I'm going to do with all these rap songs I got. I don't really, man, it just like seems like so much effort to fucking release a rap album right now. You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm actually pretty close in terms of the rock stuff to where it's like I should probably just do that.
Yeah, well, I would say just keep fucking stash piling, bro.
For sure, because I got a bunch of shit.
Yeah, so once it's time, you're just like ready to just rocket it.
Yeah.
And you could just use your fuel from this modern success to fuel
For sure.
your own solo stuff, like, or solo stuff in a sense, you know, like the rap stuff.
For sure. I'll have to play
Even though,
shit.
even
But
though the whole team is always involved.
I haven't made a song like that in like 2 years.
Yeah, that was great, dude.
Hell yeah. Thanks, bro.
Of course. Since what, like Ice Cream?
Ice Cream is the last song I released, yeah, solo. And then I haven't done shit. But like I was going back to the Dropbox of all the songs that I've got stockpiled, and it was like, it just said 2 years ago, you know? So I was like, oh shit.
God damn. Yep. That's it, dude. Yeah, that shit. Time goes by quick.
Quick as fuck.
Fucking sitting on these songs, bro. There's some of these fucking bangers. So that was a Teammate Markus On Mars exclusive.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that.
Yeah. All right. So let me
Are we doing bits or pet peeves?
So let me real quick double check. Before we get into that, we have to do a refill.
Yes.
And you know what we're gonna do?
What?
I have a little bit of passion fruit juice.
The Aubrey Graham classic.
And you know what it's about time we do?
What?
We do the Titles Ruin Everything reading.
Let's go.
All right.
And we'll be right back.
Episode 29.
Well done.
So by the end of the year, we're going to be over 1 year. We're actually going to be coming up on our anniversary of when we first started the evolution of On Mars, which is in March.
Nice.
Crazy.
Hell yeah.
So it's been a year almost that we've been coming up with this whole thing. But on that note, man, we just refilled with passion fruit tequila
and pineapple. You know, I used to think passion fruit was not a real fruit because
it's a passionate fruit.
Because I'd never seen it before.
Yeah.
Passion fruit is kind of like God in that way. You've never seen it. It's real.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Hey, no, I definitely think that is funny. That's a funny ass thing to say.
It's kind of like God.
Titles Ruin Everything. A Stream of Consciousness by Kenza Samir and Aubrey Graham. So on Marscus, we like to do this segment that we started on the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
And we scroll through the book, we flip to a random page, and then we discuss the contents of those 2 pages. So here we go.
Here we go.
And oh, we got a blank on the left.
Here we go.
Everest is probably easier to get over than you. So that is Aubrey Graham.
Let's dive into
comparing a relationship that went bad to the summit that has killed multiple human beings.
Yeah.
I just want you to understand the magnitude of the feelings that he has for this woman.
Oh gosh.
But he thinks it's easier to get over that than to get over some dumb bitch that said, "Hey, I'm not coming if you don't fly me private."
I'm gonna say you're wrong. This is spoken
First and foremost.
by a man who has clearly never gone mountain climbing in negative freezing temperatures.
Yo,
Like,
Mount Everest.
it's the
That
hardest
might be
thing.
the first lookup of the show where we look up how tall and how long that summit is.
It's the highest peak in the world.
I'm looking it up.
And it's snowy and people die. No, I promise, Drake. Climbing Mount Everest is far harder than getting over whoever it is you're getting over. Also, wipe your tears with $100 bill, asshole.
All right, so here we go. We got Mount Everest. Mount Everest is the Earth's highest mountain above sea level, located in the, not even going to try it because I can't really see it very well. It's in the Himalayas. Yep, see, that's why I didn't try it.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, look at that. I could do that. That's pretty
Mahalangar
nice.
Himal, subrange of the Himalayas.
There it is.
The China-Nepal border runs across its 8,848.86 meters, which I don't really understand meters. But
Elevation, almost 30,000. No, actually, it's not even close. 29,000 feet. Dude, that's almost fucking, that's, to put that into perspective, that is the same above sea level that planes carrying 150 people fly at. That's crazy.
Yeah.
30,000 feet. That's cruising altitude.
What would you rather do? Get over your ex or climb Mount Everest and survive?
First off, I wouldn't be able to climb Mount
And you
Everest.
don't get to train.
No, dude. I wouldn't be able to climb Mount Everest.
You would die.
I would be one of those bodies that they step over when they do it next time.
Yeah, for sure. So anyways,
So, that's just
I would
me
rather
knowing
get over my
myself.
ex.
Yep.
No
All right, damn.
amount of
That
heartbreak
is
is,
a,
gonna make me want to climb that mountain. So
I think that
Not his
page
best.
that not his best.
Not his
I think
best.
that was kind of an L take a little bit. You know.
yeah, that is an L take.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Drake. I love you. I love the guy.
Yeah,
What
I
can I
mean, yeah, no, I love you. I love your music, but at the same time,
That shit was ass, buddy.
that's an exaggeration. That's a little too far.
That shit was ass,
know.
buddy.
And you know what? To tie it back to Drake, we know him as the guy with his feelings. In his feelings, always talks about him, always writes about him.
Always talks about
It's
him.
always heartbreak. So
But he's also very funny.
he is very funny. So maybe that's his take on it being funny and also playing on the fact that he is a feelings boy.
Or he just wanted to make us laugh. It could just
Yeah.
be comedy.
Maybe it is, but still, and that, you know what? That's probably a lyric that it was a throwaway.
Could be.
See, there's a lot of ways to take this here on Mars, and that's why we read it and we digest it and we talk about it. We think about different ideas that it inspires and what it means to us.
Yep.
So, yeah, that was interesting. Cool. I like
Thank
that a
you,
lot.
Drake.
Yeah, thank you, Drake.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
That's passion fruit for you. To the GOAT, Drake.
To the GOAT. All right, let's move forward. What we got? Perfect. So you already did your contribution to the bits, I'd say.
Yes.
But hilarious.
Yep.
And
The cow milking machine and the grocery store lady.
yeah, both of those great content.
Classic.
And I think you should write them down.
Yeah, I need to. I have another grocery store one, but it's not as good. Not nearly as good, I don't think.
Hit me with it.
You're in a new grocery store and you don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. You're like going over like
you're
the
in the
whole
vitamins
store.
and you feel like you're in the vegetables. Like, where the fuck are the onions? Anyways, not quite as good.
Yo, hold on. So are we playing on like someone that's like actually like mentally incompatible?
No, it's just been going to the same grocery store their whole lives. So it's like
So when they get there, they're just lost.
Yeah.
I think that's like,
and they cannot recover.
I think that's a funny thing where it's almost like it takes them. I think the play on it is that it takes him so long, and they're there forever, and they're frustrated as hell. And then by the time that they're checking out, there's a long ass line.
And he asked the butcher,
and they have a full ass cart.
Yeah, he's like, he asked the butcher, like, "Hey, where's the paper towels?" He's like, "I don't know, buddy. I'm the fucking butcher." He's like, "God damn it, I'm never gonna get out of here."
Yeah, dude. Exactly. Yo, that would be so fucking funny. And then to tie it back to like 2023, as he's checking out, it's like, it's always like the classic small talk or whatever. It's like, did you find everything okay today? And then it's just like, you know what? No. And then I did it. I actually had a really hard time. And this is my first time here. And it was actually kind of shitty, or however we say it. And then she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Do you have the app?"
Yeah. Or to be honest, I've never gotten to this part of the conversation, sir.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah. To be honest, yeah. It's just like
push the button. No one's ever said that, but I'm supposed to push this button.
Yeah. Yo. And then someone comes over, just like, "Do you not have the app?" And then that's like the alert, just like, this person doesn't have the app. And then that basically just like someone comes up and shows them the app, like, all you got to do is just type in what you need and it'll show you exactly where to go, and you can turn on navigation. And they like hype it up and it's really quick. And then it's just basically him just like being like so pissed because he spent just like, then he looks at his fucking clock. And then he just, I don't know, maybe it could even end there. Like him just,
it ends on him coming back to the same store a second time. They've reorganized it again. No.
Yo. Or he tries to pull the app up, and then he has to go through all these different like things to set it up. Like it's like, oh shoot, actually they told me to use the app, and it could like cut like real quick after they like tell him about the app, and then it cuts to like him coming a second time, tries to pull up the app, and it's just like, oh, you got to set up your email, then you got to set up an account, and then when you log in, it's just like you got to select your store, and then it's like you gotta like do all these things, and he's just maybe technically illiterate or some shit like that.
Like,
just like can't fucking set it up, and just like it's pissing him off just trying to set up the thing that's supposed to make it easier.
Yes.
I think that's kind of a funny bit.
So anyways,
because he just moved and he needs to get used to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He goes to the right. He's used to seeing vegetables.
And to add like some character to the person, he's already pissed because he didn't want to move there. He's only moving there because his wife got a job.
Perfect. That's a perfect accent to the story.
Yeah.
That is my contribution to the bits.
I love it. I think it's funny. I think there's something there. I'll have to watch this back and write that down. Okay. So my idea, kind of told you a little bit earlier, but I didn't tell you any context.
No, none.
Content. I told you a little bit of context.
Yes.
So context, just to recap, I started working for a agency to a certain degree, helping out my homie. It's going very well, but he has me working on some client work, and I saw some things in interviews that they were asking him some kind of off the wall questions on purpose to get funny answers, and it worked. And by God, I tell you, I was listening to some of these interview questions and answers, and I was rolling in my fucking seat just by myself earlier today. And it happened just today. And it's funny because there was two other people in the office, but they were in another room having a meeting. And I think about like, I wonder if they heard me like fucking cracking up like to myself, or just like, because it would be like quick, like shit like that.
Yeah.
Because I would just think about or like hear the funny thing and then think about like that in a sketch. All right, so I'll tell you the sketch. So basically, the client was like a law firm.
Okay.
So we named the law firm
Uh-huh.
something that's not what this law firm is called.
Uh-huh.
So, and I feel like the sketch would almost feel in the world of The Office, where it's like kind of like
Gotcha.
like sketchy,
Yeah.
kind of
I'm with you.
low budget type style. But it would be almost like how they do those cutaway interviews. It would be almost like that, where it's like set up where they do like interview kind of shit, and the questions would just be like one of them is like, what is the work environment like here? And there's just okay, I'll just tell the questions first. So, what is the work environment here? Dog or cat person? What are you grateful for? What makes a good client relationship?
We should act this out. Let's act this out.
Hang on, I got to tell you some of the ones that I have scripted before we act them out. And then we got to pick one and then we act it out. That would be funny. So good client, what makes a good client relationship, and then favorite TV show. Those are just the ones that I wrote down that I thought were funny. So first, I want to pick one that's funny as fuck to read you, and then if we want to pick one and then do like some improv on it, then I could also read you like what I have written down for it. Hey,
all right. So what's my character?
So for this one, I want to read you what I have written down, because basically it's like essentially it would just be like one person answering the prompt. So you would just basically take the persona of somebody that maybe we can build someone together, like a persona of someone, and then you act that person out and answer the question as that person in a way or something like that.
Yes.
Because that's essentially what I did here, because I just took other people's answers and put them on script. So this one is a dog or cat person. And we can basically have like someone be asking the questions off screen, or like I would even say it'd be funnier to just have like montages of everyone answering the same question over like so like setting it up where it's like multiple answers for the same question, so you can have like a montage of different answers from different people.
Got it.
But anyways, this would be one of the answers. And it's just to kind of give you some background on the person. It's kind of like Carl Weezer-esque type of person.
Got it.
And super introvert and just very smart kind of deal. So he goes, "Stop, bud, please." He goes, "Dog person, but I like cats, but okay." And then the off screen, they say, "You said you have a dog?" And he says, "I have a lot of them." Just like pauses. And then they're like, "How many dogs do you have?" 30. He says with a straight face, 30. And then afterwards, I wanted to just cut it there though, like for his answer, because I think that'd be funny. But afterwards, they were like, "That's a lot of dogs." And he's like, "Yeah, I know that's a lot of dogs." But it's just so funny. He's just like, "I have a lot of them," straight faced. And then just like, "How many dogs do you have?" 30.
He says it really quick.
Yeah.
Like before the person could even, "How many dogs do you have?" 30.
Yeah, exactly. We can mix it in, and then it's just like, then it cuts to like, oh man, that shit would be funny as fuck. And if we like had the interviewer on screen in like the cartoon or whatever, it would be, or even in the sketch, it would be so funny to like pan over to like their reaction. Just like, like good. 30. Like that's just freaking funny.
All right, so I'm one of the interviewers, and no, I'm one of the interviewees.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're an interviewer.
Yeah. So
What's my character be?
So let's make a character for you that works at a law firm, and that would be a funny persona on the staff. And think about the staff is a mixture of different ages.
Catalog.
Huh?
Let me pull from the catalog.
What catalog?
The funny name catalog.
Oh, fuck yeah. For the name?
Yep.
Hell yeah. So this person is going to be a part of a group that
Gary
is
Hartstock.
Gary Hardstock.
Heart.
Hart. H-A-R-T.
Yes.
Hartstock. Hartstock. Okay.
Yes, Hartstock.
Gary.
That is my name.
Gary Hartstock. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So this person, the work environment for this individual is a somewhat sexually tense environment.
What do you mean? Who's the tension with?
The tension is just in the air.
All right.
So it's one of those and not to say that this company that we were working for, I think that would just be a funny spin on the company.
Got it.
Just
It's a very
to add
sexual
some
office.
Yeah, and you can tell like the head guys are like pieces of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. Am I one of the head guys? No, Hartstock. I'm new.
Hearts. Yeah, you should be like a new guy that like just came in.
Yep. New to the firm.
And you
happy to be here.
And
confused by the sexual tension in the room for sure.
Exactly.
But happy to be here.
Yeah. Yeah. So you could say like, so I wouldn't even say you could say, but you can I guess for the character, he's only been there about 2 months, and he just like got all of his like credits that he needs to be a part of a law firm or whatever the fuck that takes. And he maybe he can talk about how he gets invited, or how everyone has parties but they don't invite him.
Yep.
And that could be like almost like the black sheep of the group.
Okay, got it.
Or we could say they invite me to these parties and it gets a little crazy, but I like. Does he like it, or is he weird about it?
I don't know. I have to just let it fly.
So I guess it's one of those things where they don't talk about it openly. So, but it's one of those, maybe they don't go to like parties and sex parties and shit like that. I think that would be kind of too extensive. I think it's like just borderline sexual harassment in the workplace.
Or it's like,
you know,
they keep alluding to certain activities, but he's like, I don't really know what that means, but
yeah. Yeah, and I guess just to preface this too, this is comedy, so I don't want anyone to feel like we're making light of sexual harassment in the workplace. I think it's just a funny angle for a cartoon and or a sketch comedy bit.
yes.
So just some context for anyone trying to be on some bullshit. I was noticing something move over here, and it's
the Mount Everest. Yeah, I've been kind of looking at the Mount Everest.
It's nice.
Show. It is nice. Dangerous though.
I'm gonna close it. Still, definitely harder to get over than my ex.
Mm-hmm.
That's
all right.
Sure.
So I'm Gary Hartstock, and you are the questioner. I'm here for my questioning.
Hey Gary, so it's good to have you here.
Yeah,
appreciate you coming on.
I'm really excited. Yeah.
So the first question we're asking all your employees, dog or cat? What kind of person are you?
I'm a dog person personally. I have a couple dogs myself, rescues, not to brag. But I will say it seems like everybody around here are cat people, because there's a few of the ladies in the office that were referencing their kitties. They were referencing their kitties, touching them. So anyways, it seems like a lot of cat people around here, but it shouldn't cause me too much trouble. I'm really excited to be here at the firm.
Thank you. Yes, yeah, I have heard a lot of cat talk, kitty talk.
Yeah, weird, but animals.
Yeah, a lot of the guys said, they're cat people, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I guess so. Cats are pretty good. I'll have to get one. I think I'll try to get one.
So that was a good answer. The first part, that dog or cat. I think that would be kind of like a funny funny answer to add, because I want this almost to be like a where you don't even necessarily hear the interviewer in the bit.
Yep.
I think it'd be funny to just like have like a bunch just play back to back to back, and you can cut it at funny parts too.
Yeah.
So it's almost just like setting up like a joke and doing like a punchline in the answer.
Yep.
I think that would be kind of like a play when we go to like write the sketch.
Do you have any other questions for Gary Hartstock? I'm really into the character right now.
Okay, cool. Yes.
Just trying to riff. Got a riff.
What is the work environment like for you here at the firm?
Oh, it's really nice. It's really nice. I have never worked at a place that offered massages the moment you sat down in your chair, full body, which has been nice. Enrique is the guy. Amazing gentleman. Amazing gentleman.
I met him.
Yeah, incredible. It very affectionate, I would say. You know, we start every day with a kiss, we end every day with a spank on the ass, and that's just the culture around here. So I'm just trying to embrace it. It confuses me a little bit, but I'm just really happy to be here.
Perfect. Perfect. I think that's definitely it right there. It's just packaged up. And then Gary, thank you for your answers. They're great. So what are you most grateful for?
Ooh, what I'm most grateful for is that my coworkers always invite me to their fun parties. And it sounds like it's a whole lot of fun. They play Twister. They play all sorts of games that they've told me about. I haven't made it to one yet because mostly I don't understand what they're saying. But they all wear leather and they all exchange keys and that's what I've heard. So I'm hoping to make it to something one day, but I'm just excited to get the invites. That's what I'm most grateful for.
Just happy to be a part of the team.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. And then let's see here.
I did see some bondage equipment in the break room one time. That was weird.
It's like, and then you can say, can we put that off the record?
Yeah. Off the record. I did find some bondage equipment in the break room. I thought that was weird, but I haven't seen it since, so no issues.
Yeah, and then then that's when the interview, like that's when your answer comes.
Yeah. And also that time I walked in on Mike and Carrie fucking in the men's bathroom. Aside from that, nothing weird.
Aside from that, definitely nothing weird.
Nope.
Oh my God. Okay. Good client relationship.
Is that a question?
Gary, how do you build a good client relationship here at the firm?
Well, there's many ways of going about that. My favorite strategy is just being straightforward. Putting your dick straight on the table right away. And I mean that literally. You pull that dick out, you put it straight onto the table, and you let the chips fall.
Cut. Perfect.
All right. Great.
That's funny.
Again, I'm Gary Hartstock right now. I cannot be held responsible for anything.
Yeah. Oh my God. Gary, this has been great. One last question for you.
Yeah.
What is your favorite TV show?
Favorite TV shows? Does Girls Gone Wild count as a TV show? I would say probably that. Followed by like Family Matters, probably. Those two, top two.
Just like quick shit like that. It's so funny. All right. So there was a couple that I had that were written directly from people, what they said. And I kind of want to. All right. So, question was, so what's the work environment here at the law firm? And it's like, so just to kind of give you context on this guy. So this guy is a little bit one of the guys that's like a little, you know, in the office.
Mm-hmm.
Borderline. He said, "What kind of dynamic do we have at this firm? Oh, very cordial. We like each other. We do events for each other's birthdays in the conference room. We go to Starbucks together. You know, just a nice, cordial work relationship."
Love that. That's very cool. Sounds like a place I want to work.
And almost like, I think I want to exaggerate the character. So, like, it's just, he's almost just like clearly bullshitting.
Yeah.
Because, you know.
Yeah.
And
I'm like, yeah. And I'm naming the other places. He goes, we go to Starbucks. We have birthday parties. I'm like, strip clubs, sex clubs, nightclubs.
Yeah. And that's what, and this guy is like one of the head guys. And that would be funny. So he's just like bullshitting to try to like save the company. I think that would make it so funny. And then I had, I guess while we're in that character, there was another one that he answered, and he said, "Oh, so how do you build a good client relationship?" So, and this one would be like super, almost like sexually suggestive on purpose. And I want to figure out the writing because this is almost a little verbatim.
Yep.
But I changed it a little bit. So first, it starts out with listening to what they need. Then trying to help guiding them through their immediate needs. And oftentimes, conversation results in the discovery of other needs. And then that would be like the cut there. So almost like just suggesting that he has sex with his clients.
And then they go to me, and I'm like, a lot of needs.
Yeah. And he's just like, he always talks about, he always told me about, you know, he's always talking about his clients' needs.
Yeah.
How he satisfies his clients' needs all the time.
I didn't know.
I think he has sex with his clients. That's how it can cut.
I think he has sex with his clients.
No, you can like preface it, dude. Just like he's always talking about filling it, or like said, I guess, man, like filling their needs. Is that the best way to say it? Fulfilling. He's always talking about he's fulfilling their needs. Yeah, that's too. Is there any way to like say it without two syllables? Like instead of fulfilling, like meeting their like.
He's always talking about meeting their needs, I guess. Yeah.
He's like. No, he's always talking about their needs. And I feel like there's something there, dude.
He's always talking about their needs. I didn't know what he meant until he started talking about his needs. I'm pretty sure he has sex with his clients.
Yeah, exactly. And that'll come in right after he does all that weird shit about that client relationship. Yeah. Oh, and then the same guy, answer to favorite TV show, he straight up just says, I would say live sports is my favorite TV show. Just straight up.
Like the cut of his jib.
Yeah, just like, because it's like, I guess it is like it's on TV.
Yeah.
But is it a show?
No.
It's more of like an event.
Yeah, they're a series of events.
Series of an event. Yeah, so, but it's just funny. Like, I guess that answer was just funny because it's like, what's your favorite TV series? And then it's just like, sports. Yeah.
Sports Center, sports highlights, sports replay, sports talk show. Any of those.
Yo, live sports is my favorite TV show, verbatim. And then, so the Carl-esque kind of guy, same guy that has 30 dogs. The question that was, what are you grateful for? This was another one where it's like off-screen stuff. Because it's just, I kept all that shit in because I thought it was so funny.
Yeah.
So he goes, I'm grateful for my dogs and Bruce Springsteen. They go, what's your favorite Bruce Springsteen track? Oh, shoot. That's a tough one. Badlands. Have you seen him live? Yes. How many times? 20. No, 30. And then that's when it cuts. Just like, dude, who is this fucking guy? I'm grateful for my dogs and Bruce Springsteen.
By the way, how old are you? About to be 30.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the rule of threes.
Yeah.
We can use that. Oh my God. But yeah, I just thought that was so funny. Like,
Well, the first question would be, how old are you? 30. How many dogs you have? 30.
yeah.
How many
it's
times have you seen Bruce Springsteen
it's like
live? 30.
20. No, 30.
20. No, wait, 30.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. With kind of like that nasally voice.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And what cubicle is yours again? I'm over at 30.
Yeah. This was that other guy that was the piece of shit.
Yeah.
He actually answered that same question. I forgot. So he was answered too. And he goes, thankful for my family, thankful for my job, my career, love my co-employees, love my clients. There's been cases where we've got dinner and we hang out, but I always put family first. So work comes second, but I'm having a good time. I was like, what did you just say, dude? It's like, and then it's just like, then it can go to you again, then the other to Gary,
Yeah.
and then it goes to. I think you talked about last week. You brought a client to dinner. I don't know if we're supposed to do that. I'm pretty sure he's fucking his clients. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he's having sex with his clients.
No, he's having sex with his clients.
It's
for
just
sure.
like, yeah. Then you like put two and two together. You're like, yeah, he's definitely having. Yeah, you like look up to something like, yeah, he's definitely having sex with his clients. Just like as a callback. That would be so funny.
I love it.
But like there's so many ways to like make that whole sketch funny.
Uh-huh.
And there was one that was like just like a random bit idea. While someone's getting interviewed, someone else is like carrying a stack of papers, walking like in the back of the frame, just totally fucking it up. And they walk across the first time and don't say anything. And then when they're walking, they walk back across to the other side of the room again. And then they're like, sorry, am I fucking up the shot?
Yeah, no.
Like,
It would be funny if
just like,
first time he walked by, he's just got like a couple papers in his hand. Comes back, he's got a little bit more paper in his hand. Comes across the third time, he's got more papers in his hand.
Yo.
It just keeps piling and piling. and
So
piling.
you see him come out of a door with one paper in his hand, and then he goes like quick off frame in the background, picks up like a little stack, and then like has like a folder or some shit like that. And then when he goes back like across, he's walking like holding like two hands like stacked up. He's like, sorry, am I fucking up the shot?
or like by the end of it, he's got too much. He just falls and says, "Did I fuck up the shot?"
And the person that's getting interviewed is just trying to keep the interview going.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even stop. Like they just acted like it was normal. Like kept answering. Dude, that shit is so funny. And the reason why I wrote that down is because it actually happened in one of the interviews at the very like it was funny because the Carl Weezer-esque type guy walked in the background and then he walked back through the background. He's like, and then he said something like, "Oh, I'll get out of the way." Just get out of the fucking way, dude. Don't say that while you're trying to like be in the shot.
Classic Carl Weezer.
Yeah,
Classic
dude.
Carl Weezer stuff.
I was laughing my ass off doing those edits.
That's
dude.
hilarious.
So that was my bit of the week.
I love it. Well done.
Thanks, bro. I'm stoked on the stuff that we came up with this week. Some very good stuff. I'm gonna have a fun time editing this, man.
Yes, sir.
So it is about that time. Do you want to refill?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, damn, down that sheet. It is time, peeves. We got to do it.
Yep.
So we got to go into it. Hit me with your peeve.
I got 2.
Hit me, Marcus.
First one, it's a peeve. It's a suggestion, but everyone knows it's true. 2-lane highways, 3-lane highways, semi-trucks. Just stay on the right-hand lane. Here's my suggestion. I don't just come with complaints. I come with suggestions. HOV lane.
Yes.
There are certain hours of the day you cannot drive in it unless you've got 2 or more people in your car.
Correct. But
what?
you can drive in it
If you have an electric car or a motorcycle.
outside of those hours.
Yeah. But here's my suggestion. It should be a law, mandate, federal prison time if you don't comply.
With what?
There should be certain hours, like busy hours, where if you're a semi-truck on a 2-lane or 3-lane highway, you cannot be in a middle lane and you certainly cannot be in the fast lane.
100%. You should not be going that fast.
No. Semi-trucks, passing semi-trucks is so fucking annoying, dude.
Yeah.
There are a few things in this world that irk me because it takes them 10 minutes to pass half the time. Driving a bunch these days to Prescott, to Tucson, to California, to everywhere. It's just like, dude, I can't stand when a semi-truck thinks it's a sports car and tries to swerve in and out. Or like you're driving and a semi-truck is signaling like, I'm trying to get over here. It's just like,
Good Lord, dude.
Get the fuck out of here. Stay in your fucking semi-truck ass lane.
Yep.
And there should be hours of the day, the busy hours, where semi-trucks cannot be allowed to do that. If they get caught doing that, prison.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it can be. I think that falls in the same realm of just driving recklessly to begin with.
Yeah.
Because if you were doing that in a car, if you're doing that in a truck, if you're doing that in anything and doing it in a way where you're like potentially causing other people harm,
Right.
that's when it gets a little dangerous.
Yep.
And that's when we start to get into that illegal realm.
Can't stand it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. That's
second peeve.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. What's your second peeve?
Second peeve.
Hit me.
Getting a haircut.
Okay.
Ladies like new. Whatever. Right?
Yes.
Going to sports clips.
Ooh,
Ladies
first
new.
mistake.
I'm getting my haircut, whatever, and whatever. I'm not a picky haircut person, to be honest. That's just not my thing. I'm very not picky. As you can tell, I go to sports clips. But the lady's looking at it and blending it, and then she has to call for a second opinion. Like, hey, whatever, Teresa, can you come?
Make sure this looks good.
Yeah, can you give me a? Oh yeah,
And she comes over and helps.
yeah. Second opinions in the haircut chair, or like calling someone over like you're a doctor in the emergency room. Like, I need a second opinion, doctor. Hell no.
So,
Hell no.
Yeah.
I don't need a second opinion on this shit. Can't even believe they stuck me with this lady who's still in the second opinion phase of her haircutting career.
yeah. And the reality is, there are people like that. And that's crazy to be caught in the crossfire or something like that.
For sure. I just
But that's
smile.
it.
I'm very
Happens-
polite about
that-
it. But
Yeah, that happens all over the world. It's crazy because like people are like sometimes thrown into the chair before they're like fully ready to be 100% confident.
yeah.
And so they always, need tips, and they got people that train them and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I could see it from that side. But to be the guy in the chair and having your professional hairstylist have to ask another professional hairstylist their opinion
For
and
a
have
second
them
opinion.
help? No
That's
way,
what I'm
dude.
saying.
No way.
This is a fucking haircut, not an MRI. I don't need a second opinion.
Just make it look good.
Yeah, cut the shit. How did you pass barber? Like, I literally have the easiest haircut. It's just a fade. I literally was like, and don't even touch the top. Just like, fade 1 to 5. It's like, okay. Can I get it? When you have a second, I'm just like, what? Doesn't make you feel good. Never, ever, ever, ever. How did you pass barber school and then get hired? And how are you not training? Whatever. It turned out all's well that ends well. The haircut was fine. Everything's good. But second opinions on haircut, yeah, random pet peeve.
That is a random specific one, but I think it's relatable because I think anyone can relate, especially people that have had a sport clips / like one of those chain type haircuts. You know what I'm talking about. And
but Sports Cuts got that MVP package with the shampoo and the massage and the hot towel. Don't even get me started on the hot towel. Makes you feel like a king.
That's why you go there. You go for the amenities
and the live sports.
And the live sports.
They've always got my favorite TV show on. Live sports.
Live sports, probably my favorite TV show. Love those.
Mm-hmm.
Those are great.
Thank you.
So what I got for you, so I got one that I definitely wanted to say, and then I have one that was pretty specific, like as far as my example goes, but like the premise of it is kind of relatable. So I might just say that and not necessarily give the example, but the example is funny as fuck.
Yes.
But the first one was this one's specifically to university towns. So I was driving down rural. How did I say it?
Like rural.
Rural. Like
rural areas. Rural. Yeah, that's how you say it.
That sounds like you're slurring.
No, rural. Yep.
So rural road.
Yeah.
Rural road. All right. I was driving down rural road and I was hitting every fucking red light.
Oh,
what seems like thousands of ASU pedestrians and a light rail. Fucking terrible. And I said, Meet the Parents reference. So you know that part in Meet the Parents where Ben Stiller's in a car and he's driving one of the other cars and it's a Mercedes, and then Robert De Niro's in the other car, and they're basically racing back home so he could like hide the cat or whatever, or find the cat. And they're basically like every red light, they're hitting every red light on the street.
Hate that.
And they're fucking gunning it every time the green hits, but then they have to hit their brake super fast with the red. And I thought that was so funny. But that is like when it happened to me, like when I was driving the other day, I couldn't help but think about that scene and just be like, as I'm pulling up to the light, it's green. Like I can see it in the distance, it's green. And then as I'm pulling up, it starts to turn yellow, and then it's red before I'm like too close to it to just go through it.
Because if you hit
one
red,
it's like, fuck, dude.
If you hit one, you're gonna hit every single one.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
And like I said, there's so many pedestrians.
Yeah,
dude. When school's in session, there are so many pedestrians in the ASU area. It's crazy, insane. And I was reluctant to remember that.
Yeah.
And but yeah, this is why Phoenix metro area is great, because it's built like a grid, and you can just take a couple streets a couple miles down, go where you need to go, and then just come back.
Yep. 100%. The only thing I hate worse than that is getting stopped at stop signs when there's nobody around.
Oh, that's
stop
the
lights.
worst, dude.
It's like
they need to fix
this
that
way, and it's like a timer.
Especially
now I gotta
like
wait
late night
20
type
seconds,
shit.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Can't stand it. Spent so much of my life sitting at a stupid stoplight waiting for literally nobody. We tried to write a song about it one time. Cannot stand it.
Yep. Good stuff. Good stuff. Bringing the heat every time.
Yep.
So now let's roll into our next segment, which is recommendations.
Yes, sir.
Recommendations. What you got for us, Marcus? Hit us with that key.
Well, basically, I got a couple different things. Been watching a lot of stand-up comedy lately. Ton of stand-up comedy. I was telling you about it. I went back and I watched Soup to Nuts. It was really great. I watched that new Chappelle. It was really great.
Yep.
But neither of those were as good as Pete Davidson's new special.
Oh man. What is it called?
I don't know. It's like Back to the Future themed.
Yeah.
But I forget the name of the special. I should probably look it up. It was so
The black
good.
and white one.
Yeah, the one that's in black and white.
Dude, he had some loaded fucking bits, bro. I think it was funny. I gotta watch it again.
Turbo Fonzarelli.
Yep.
That's what it's called. It is so good. It was like the perfect amount of dirty and just like out there comedy, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of people get canceled for shit, but it was just like one of those where he just didn't give a fuck.
He was walking that line really nicely. Yeah.
Went crazy. Super spaz. There were a few parts where I was literally like laugh out loud going crazy. So I would say Pete Davidson's probably the best special that I've seen in quite some time. And I didn't expect it out of him because I'm not like a Davidson guy. I've actually never seen any of his other specials. I just see him as like the SNL guy, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I think that's that's probably like a hot take to like some people, I guess, you know, like saying like over some of the greats. You name Chappelle.
Yep.
And you say that Pete Davidson's special to you is better.
I thought it was funnier.
Dave Chappelle's.
And Dave Chappelle's was hilarious. I love the part about Lil Nas X at the end. Like I thought,
oh my gosh,
I thought that one was very, 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 very good. And he's still got his fastball
for sure.
But Pete Davidson made me laugh harder, and that's just how I judge these things.
Yeah, I like the stylistic choice to do it in black and white too. I thought that was cool.
It was cool. I thought it was just gonna be like for the intro, but no, he ran that shit the whole way.
That's a good rec.
Yeah. Next rec I have, when we were at the bachelor party, Bryce brought his Nintendo Switch as well as his PlayStation 5. And he introduced us to a phenomenal game known as Suika game.
What is it?
It's basically a Japanese game.
Okay.
It's like Tetris.
Okay.
Where you're like stacking
bricks.
Right? But instead of bricks, they're fruits. And the goal is to touch the same fruits together and they become bigger fruits. So like you have cherries, you touch 2 cherries together, they become a strawberry. You touch 2 strawberries, they become a grape. You touch 2 grapes, they become a, and so on and so forth until you get to a watermelon. The goal is to like build it up, but you can't build it up too high because if you overflow, the game ends or whatever. But it is so challenging, so fun, so addicting. Everybody's on it. I'm on it every night with Nicole. Literally, like with the stand-up comedy special, I was literally playing that while I'm listening to the Pete Davidson special and shit. It's the best. It's the best game. Like play before bed, play whenever you want. It's like an old school game with a new school twist, and it is fucking awesome. Caleb,
do you play on PlayStation?
I don't even know if it is on PlayStation. It probably is, but I don't
Switch.
know. Yeah, it's Suika, and it's the fucking best game ever. Suika, Suika.
Dude, that sounds pretty crazy.
Yeah, Nicole's fucking so good. I'm not very good, but I'm getting better.
Dude, I love that rec.
Yeah, those are my 2 recs.
Yo, real quick before I give my rec, do you play Fortnite?
On and off.
On PlayStation?
Yeah.
You play on PlayStation?
I have it on PlayStation, yeah.
Have you played it on PlayStation?
Yeah.
So you have PSN?
Yeah.
Bro, add me.
Yeah, I don't have any friends on there.
Dude, we should play because
I rarely play online, anything.
Because I've been fucking, my homies back home in Michigan, they got me back into it. Dude, and we get dubs.
It's still so much fun.
We get dubs.
It's still so much fun.
The other day, I got on and played with 2 of my friends back home, trios, and we won the first 4 games that we played in a row.
Yeah, I won my like first 2 or 3 games back, like playing it.
Solo?
Yep.
Wow.
No build.
No build, the 0 build. That's what we play too.
Yeah, but
Dude,
I'm such a pussy when I play Fortnite because I'm just like, I hide.
Well, that's the difference, bro. Whenever I play with these guys, we go to the populated spots and we just fucking fuck them up, dude.
No, not me.
Well,
I just hide.
But honestly, bro,
it's way scarier when
we
hide.
play duos. If we play duos or something like that, like we should get to the point where we're just, you know, like just getting each other's back.
Yeah, I'm down.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, but the thing with Fortnite though, the goal is to just survive the longest. So that's really the way that I play it. Is like,
dude, we got to
try to survive
the challenge where you don't get any kills and you end the game with no weapons.
That would be sick.
That'll be a funny On Marscus episode where we just do a segment where we just try to run one Fortnite game where we try to see how far we can get with no weapons and no kills.
That would be sick. And it's like extreme.
Yeah.
It's like there are ways to win at the end if it's just like you and one other person. Like if they get fucked up by the storm or something, you could win by not killing them, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So
and
we could
this is the caveat. We can't hold weapons, but we can hold special items. So for instance, we can hold shield breakers. We can hold the impulse grenades. We can hold anything that doesn't cause damage.
The big cane that helps you fly around everywhere.
Yeah, or whatever. Like we could even hold those like whipping like things where it's like Spider-Man, like where you can like whip around and shit like that.
That would be sick.
So where it's like, but no weapons. So you can't cause harm by a weapon or even an explosive. So the only way you can kill anybody is by shockwaving them into the storm.
We do a YouTube subscribe-a-thon where we can't stop streaming until we get a no weapons, no kills victory in Fortnite.
That would be so much fun. We just do like an overnighter or something like that.
As long as it takes.
Well, I mean, I don't think it would take that long. If we could use shockwaves, I don't think it would take that long.
No weapons, no kills.
Dude, imagine this. So we can each carry 4 or 5 shockwaves.
But we can't have
each.
a kill.
That doesn't count as a kill if you use a shockwave to bounce them into the thing. They just die and they just get fucked up by the storm.
True. So you're just fucking them up
So
by the
you
storm.
don't. So you don't get the kill because you didn't cause any damage to them.
Got it.
That's the only way you get a kill is if you cause any damage to them and then they die.
We all post about it. We promote it. We get as many like subscribers to the On Mars YouTube.
That would be crazy.
Go crazy with it. Barstool people do that shit all the time.
I think it'd be fun to just try to. It'd be fun to just try some like streaming type shit, but like Fortnite style.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, man, this guy is on me, and I don't want to get up because I have to get up to give you my rec.
Why?
Because I have something from them. Recommend it.
Come on, Theo. Come here, Mr. Boy.
Theo, baby. Hey, baby boy. Sorry to wake you. Hey, Martians, real quick. I appreciate you taking the time to listen or watch wherever you are in the world. Over the last few months, the Martian family has grown so much. I could not be more thankful for all of my guests and every single one of you who continue to tune in every single week. Subscribers, ratings, likes, and comments all help us grow here on Mars. And it would mean the world. If you haven't already, please go to onmarspod.com/subscribe to subscribe on YouTube. Like and leave a comment, rate us on Spotify. All this good stuff helps keep the engine running to inspire Martians all over the world. P.S. Follow us on Instagram @OnMarsPod. Okay, let's get back to it. Lantern Coffee. Lantern Coffee is a coffee shop based in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's ran by my boy, John
Coffee.
John Coffee. Shout out John Coffee. Handle right here. All right, so recently, John hit me up, said, yo, bro, what's your address? I'm sending you some of our new roasted coffee that they roasted themselves.
Nice.
So they're selling this in the shop right now. And he said, I want to send it to you. Anyways, he sent me this coffee, and I tell you, it's so fucking good. If you're into specialty coffee, if you're into drip coffee, if you're into anything that is not just your average Folgers, Maxwell House, all those guys, even, you know, if you get into sugary drinks at Starbucks or Dunkin' and all those guys, it doesn't matter, but this is not necessarily the coffee for you if you're not into that type of stuff.
If you're a fake ass coffee person.
If you're not a real coffee person, this might not be your bag. But I'm telling you, if you're into really good tasting coffee and well made and, you know, made with love, and it hits different. It 100% does.
The best part of waking up is lantern in your cup.
That's what they say, dude. That's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, I can attest. This is the only one I've opened. I'm keeping this one sealed for freshness, but this one I opened and I've been drinking it every day. The Columbia, it's crazy. It's got these like fruity, mango, I don't want to say mango, but it's almost like fruity notes that are just so fucking good, dude. And let me tell you, this is black coffee, guys. This is black coffee. So it doesn't taste like burnt engine when you drink it black. And this is not your average. This is not your mom's cup of coffee, okay?
Or your dad's or
your grandpa's.
This is yours. This is for you.
This is
for you to start a tradition in your own family.
That's
Get the
right.
whole family on it for generations.
That's right.
People have been on the Starbucks for way too long now.
I'm telling you.
Folgers.
I'm telling you. Support local coffee.
Local to Grand Rapids coffee.
So if you're in Grand Rapids, go check out Lantern.
If you're not, order it online.
You can't order online yet, but I was going to say they are our unofficial sponsor. I told John I'm going to shout it out on the pod. And I told him, I said, hey, let's get my listeners a promo code. And then he said, as soon as we get an online shop,
you'll get the promo code.
We'll get the promo
What are you going to have it be? Mars?
Just Mars.
Mars. Promo code Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Depending on what the deal is, if it's like 15% off, be like Mars 15.
Love that.
Shout out Lantern Coffee, our first unofficial sponsor of the podcast. Thank you, Lantern Coffee. Go follow them at Lantern Coffee Bar on Instagram, and go follow John Coffee, my boy. And
John Coffee.
Shout out John Coffee, man. Go watch his episode. The handle would be right there. The thumbnail I'm going to put right here for his episode. Just awesome stuff. I just wanted to recommend this because they're killing it.
Because it's fire.
Because it's fire. And they're killing it, man. I'm so proud to know cool people doing cool shit.
Yes, sir.
And that's like about the guests that we have, too. Like a lot of these people are just cool people doing cool shit, man.
That's all we do.
So, yeah, let's wrap this thing up here. Something I'm going to put on the list for next time. Just a funny thing that I had a link to. List of shitty animated ripoffs from 1998 to 2020. And they're all rated in the 1 point somethings on IMDb. And it's such a funny list just to even pull up and go through.
We're going to get into that.
Yeah, just a preview. First one is called Bug Bites, An Ant's Life. And it's a parody or ripoff, rather, of A Bug's Life and Ants.
I love it. All right, cool. Sounds good.
Yeah, so that's funny as fuck. But On Marscus.
Yep.
Part 2, episode 29.
Yes, sir.
We're moving and moving.
Yep.
We got a lot of stuff coming. The guests are going to continue to come. We're not stopping. We're already booked into Q2. So we are working over here on the On Mars pod.
Working overtime, baby.
Working overtime, doing extra episodes. Thank you, Marcus, for coming on.
Absolutely.
Such fun time as always. Shout out Terramana. Shout out The Rock.
Shout out to Theo.
Shout out to Theo, my boy, telling me he needs to go outside. And guys, go follow Marcus at MDRN Marcus. Follow This Modern. And follow at On Mars Pod and Harry Mars _. And we will see you next time on Mars.
Looking forward to seeing you.
Love you. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in and watching this episode of the On Mars Pod and for sticking around to the end, man. I really appreciate you guys. You are the real Martians. Like this video, comment below what your favorite part was, what was most inspiring to you. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications here on future interviews coming out soon, and also follow us on Instagram at On Mars Pod. Love you guys so much. We will see you next time on Mars. I had this fucking joke I was gonna write into the intro, and now I'm like, let me just fucking not be stupid.
You should just do it. Do the joke.
All right. All right,
do the joke.
I mean, it's not like a full setup joke. It's just like, yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
You should put this clip in. You're debating whether or not to do it.
Oh yes, here we are. So today again, we got Marcus Reardon. Everybody welcome. I said him backwards. Everybody welcome. So earlier,
How do I have these on? I guess I gotta take these off.
yeah,
first.
for sure. That's a funny blooper right there.